Hello there. This is going to be a general love reading for the sign of Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, as well as a cross watcher of the Aries. This is your February 2023 readings. All right, here we go. Aries. Oh, so Aries energy rushing in. This is message, right? Because it's swords. So there is this sudden, abrupt, kind of maybe out of the blue urge to, I was wondering what that was. Urge to message someone. The Aries, you guys are quite impulsive sometimes. That could be to your demise. Right? You can be a little bit hasty sometimes to your demise. This energy, though, feels like it's more impulsive because it's connected to the gut intuition, which, yeah, that's our internal compass, right? Is our gut intuition. So there's a feeling here of intuitively being guided to, it's like shoot from the hip. Do you know that kind of a vibe? And it's like bullseye. It's like, it's a feeling, it's a message, and it's bing, bullseye. I don't know if you're the one sending the message or receiving it. I don't know. I just know it definitely feels like it's a sudden message, sudden communication. They're also, I want to move on, but I can't. He's dressed like a gladiator, right? And so, I mean, Aries is god of war. There's a sense of suiting up, ready for battle. I don't know if someone's literally in the military. I don't know if this is symbolic, but there's a sense of suiting up, get the horses ready, we ride at motherfucking dawn. But instead of waiting till dawn, they ride now. You know, that kind of a vibe? Like, this is Sparta. This is that vibe. I mean, look at his posture. He's like screaming, this is Sparta. It's maybe someone here could be stepping up to the plate. Oh, yes. King of Cups, because someone was quiet. Someone was not speaking. So you go from not speaking, because even though this is a king of cups, emotions, right, feelings, it doesn't mean the king is speaking. It doesn't mean they're taking any action. So someone here may have been sitting, holding back feelings and emotions, and there's a sudden burst of expression of it. Something that makes this happen, though. You can feel it. There is, it could be competition. Oh, yeah. Two of Cups. I mean, it's like, it's a connection. It's like, it feels right. There's also the threat, and that's competition. There's also the threat of someone else coming in, the threat of communicating or connecting with someone else. I just did a special love reading about that. Remember, it was about like walking away triggers action from someone. And it does feel it's a collective reading, obviously, but it feels connected. Six of Cups, it's passive recognition. It's the kind of feeling of like the stranger you recognize. There's this sense of familiarity with a stranger, and that can be hard to understand sometimes. It can be hard to process. It can also, this is about like the more someone awakens, they're going to awaken to feelings of the past, or they're going to awaken to memories of the past. And this does include past life. So someone here might be awakening to the connection being deeper, like they get it. They're understanding it, they're feeling it. And Six of Pentacles is reciprocity. If there was no action from both parties prior, that right here, that sudden burst of communication or action is changing the game. The threat or thought of losing someone, Justice, that's Libra. Page of Cups. Page of Cups is kind of like it's like friendship. It's casual. Someone has this whole fish in a cup, but just standing there like this as well too. It gives me that impression of having all of this to offer, but not, and it does really tie into the King of Cups is what I'm feeling like. They didn't offer anything. And it's something fully fucking manifested. It's a goddamn fish in a cup. They didn't offer you anything, not even a fish scale. Queen of Wands, I mean, yes, because she is taking action. I literally just said that the reading I just did, a collective one, recently talked about you walking away, making a move to move on, to be in your power, to take action, to not let fear get in the way, because sometimes people are afraid to walk away because they think nothing better will come along. Queen of Wands is the divine feminine in her raw power, but she can also be fire, right? She's Aries, Leo, Sag. So you see what comes in after she walks away? It comes in expeditiously. Something comes in. Solid communication. Could be some kind of a gift. It could be, it's an offer that is solid. It's in the 3D. This wouldn't just be a thought of it. It wouldn't just be like, I'm thinking about you. This is like solid shit. It's practical. I mean, the Chariot, again, is giving off the vibes of this is Sparta. It's movement, it's action. It is, I feel like someone sat like this for too long, right? And then it's like somebody got footless and somebody was like, fuck this shit, and they're out, right? They walk away, and it invokes, it invokes feelings of, jealousy. Ascending higher. Someone here is going through this deep process of shedding all of the conditioning. They're going through this process of spiritual awakening, which, as we know, because we've been through many, it's not just one and done, it can be very difficult. And it's painful and it's isolating, and you feel like you're going nuts. And you feel like you don't understand anything and everything's confusing and you don't relate to the people around you anymore. If you're in a relationship, you and this person don't mesh or vibe anymore, and like everybody thinks you're crazy. Why are you doing that? Why do you feel like that? Why are you saying that? Someone here is cracking open. Gee, I wonder who? The masculine. Going through some sort of awakening. You have self-care. Feels like that's what the feminine is doing. The feminine is walking away, taking care of herself, himself. This is my C'est la Vie Oracle deck, actually. Forgot to mention that. Fortune. Someone is going to live a life of luxury. There's a beachy vibe to it, though, which I love. You know, I'm here in Hawaii. It gives off that beachy vibe. Obviously, my C'est la Vie deck is more beachy, pastel-y kind of vibes, but that's what I get. I get like maybe someone lives near the beach, or there's this, I mean, for some of you, it could be a very glamorous event on the beach or beachy vibes, meaning like, let's say this is a wedding on the beach. It would be very beautiful and bougie, but yet small and intimate. Do you know what I mean? That's the vibe I get. So yes, it's fortune, meaning a lot of money and a lot of abundance and the finer things in life, but there's also some sort of event. This could be even just a dinner, right? This could be eating at a restaurant. This could be, there's something about it. It's like upscale and has a luxurious feel, but it's beachy. Prosperity, a lot of good luck and prosperity coming in. Now, also, this is Year of the Rabbit, right? Chinese astrology. Chinese New Year starts January 23rd of this month. It's always on a different day in the Gregorian calendar because it's based off of the lunar moons after winter solstice. It's amazing, isn't it? It's just crazy. So do I feel like a lot of changes are going to come after the new year? Yes. Because I think for some people, 2023 is going to be an extremely auspicious, good luck filled year. Oh, it's message. It's action. 8 of Wands is action. It's someone's just like itching. I almost just feel like that. Have you ever had that feeling where like you want to fucking call someone, or you want to text them, or you want to email them, or you want to message them, and it's eating away at you, and you're just like trying to do all these other things to take your mind off of it, but you just it's eating at you, it's gnawing away at you. That's what this feels like. It's like this gnawing at someone, like, I want to fucking communicate or say something, and it's like, no, until all of a sudden, I'm just going to do it. And remember, Aries, they're fearless. They could be hasty and impulsive. So the reason they would hold back would be fear. And that's kind of odd, right? Because they're kind of fearless in that sense. They come up as the Fool card in the tarot deck a lot, which is about jumping into the unknown and just being, you know, sort of kind of rebellious in a sense and almost unpredictable. But this thing kept them at bay. They wouldn't go near it with a 10-foot stick. It's just an interesting energy. The King of Cups just sat there with his emotions. He wouldn't go near it until someone else came near it. Fucking Aries energy. It's just fueled by fucking competition, you know, and like they want to be the winner. Hierophant, and they want to lock it in. You know, Hierophant can be a committed relationship. This is Taurus energy, but it feels like a commitment. It's like the reason someone held back and couldn't communicate as well could have been because of a relationship that was already in place. But, you know, the Hierophant's about doing the right thing in a sense, right? Because it's about structure, and it's about school and institutions, and, you know, you can see it's a priest. And so it's about doing the right thing because it's what's supposed to be done, because there's like a structure to this and there's an order to this and what have you. And it's kind of like blowing the order of things to smithereens. It's kind of like throwing it all out the window. Well, there's rules to this, and someone just like takes the rule book and throws it out the fucking window and it's gone. That's what this feels like. Ace of fucking Cups. It's because it's love. Love trumps everything. That's what's eating away at someone, gnawing away at them. It's like a feeling of emotions and love. And like maybe even almost being confused of what that means. Now, don't forget, we also had self-care. And self-care is self-love. Self-love. Loving up on your damn self. There's the competition. King of Cups, again, a completely different deck. You see, you can't make it up. It's like I'm fucking psychic or something. The King of Cups was holding back, right? Refusing to budge, not making any moves, not expressing themselves. 4 of Pentacles, holding back, refusing, not budging. It also is about refusing to let go of something. So someone here was afraid to let something go or afraid to open up. Remember, wouldn't go near it until someone else wants to go near it. Competition. All right, we're going to get into your extended, which is probably going to be fucking juicy, because now it's like fight. No, I'm just kidding. It's like a duo between 2. I've always channeled it's going to come down to 2. So if you want to rent this extended, click that upside down triangle below. It's going to bring up the description page here on YouTube. All of my links and information is going to be there. You're going to have my link to my website, saltwaterhillstarot.com, where you're going to find this extended, and it's going to be in the February 2023 extended reading section. Also, if you want to follow me on Patreon, we were talking earlier about the collective general reading I did, the special love one. On Patreon now, you get to watch the extendeds of those collective readings, the extended version of them on Patreon for free. I've also started doing this new series on Patreon of erotic tarot readings for each zodiac sign. So you got a lot of goodies on Patreon if you want to follow me there. It's well worth your money because it's $20 a month on Patreon versus renting those collective extendeds that I have on my website for $9.99. And you know, there's this whole other fucking treasure trove of all these readings that you can watch on Patreon as well too. People do weird stuff too. They'll follow me on Patreon and then end it and then refollow again 2 days later and a week later. I don't know why they're doing that. I don't know why you guys are doing that. We don't have to. Just go one time, let it run every month. It's $20 a month. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the extended. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscriptions here on YouTube. Thank you for all of the donations you sent to my PayPal. Love you guys. Bye.